Hello and welcome back to Mazda UK. This week we catch up with Owen from Mazda, who talks us through the evolution of the Mazda Coupe with some standout heritage models.
But first up, we head to Esher to meet Lee. He's a Mazda 3 owner and is here to tell us what drive together means to him.
My name's Lee and I drive a Mazda 3. She's 2015 and she's got about 16,000 miles on the clock now. 2 litre just cruises by on every single mile. So I'm a 23-year-old history teacher. I teach history at a secondary school. And I've been teaching now for 3 years. And it puts me in a good mood for the day when I walk out to the car and I know, yeah, I get to drive this. You start the car up, you get that instant sort of feeling that you are part of the car. It's really intuitive, just sitting in the car, the sort of tactile feel. Everything you touch feels like it's in the exact right place for where it needs to be. There's no other car that really makes you feel at home and as part of the car, as part of the journey and the sort of feedback that you get as a Mazda. She's a car that just wants to be driven. Every time you get in it, it's almost like, come on, drive me. I'm fanatical about keeping it clean, usually try and do a wet whack once a week and then just seal the car and make sure she's dry and there's no streak marks, they're my enemy. She's really great fun to take on the little windy roads. You drop her down through the gears and then when you manage to get up through them, that little warble you get at 2,500 revs and the car really starts to pick up. And every time you take a corner, you just point where it wants to go and she'll go. Every time she'll hit that apex. It's just so much fun. If I had to pick 3 words to describe the car, it'd probably be entertaining, sporty, and perfect. It does exactly what I want it to do every day and it never puts a foot wrong. And every time I park up, I have to look back and just look at it one more time. And I think if you don't do that, you've bought the wrong car.
Now Lee got in touch with us through Instagram to get involved. If you want to tell us what drive together means to you, you can do the same. Drop us a tweet, message us on Facebook, or better yet, just comment below.
Now moving on to the coupes, Owen talks us through some Mazda heritage models from over the years.
With its coupe-like fastback styling, the all-new Mazda MX-5 RF is the latest in a long line of stunning Mazda coupes. Mazda's coupe heritage started in 1967 with the stunning Cosmo. The first production Mazda to use a rotary engine, the Cosmo was a stylish grand touring coupe inspired by European GT cars. Just over 1,200 of these cars were ever made, and today it is an appreciating classic. But arguably the most famous Mazda coupe of all time is the RX-7. First launched in 1979, 3 generations later, this 2002 version is the last of its kind. Less famous Mazda coupes included the sleek and V6-powered Mazda MX-6 and its smaller brother, the Mazda MX-3, which was available with a 1.8-litre V6 engine, making it the smallest V6 available at the time.
Cosmo Sport for me, ain't you?
RX-7, Rich.
That's all for this time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you get all the latest news from Mazda.
We'll see you next time.